clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's Finney-Smith. That three's off the mark. Oklahoma City leading by 6. And here's Caruso outside. Buries it from 3. Caruso's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Down low. Knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Simmons. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it loose. Ooh, Shea showing no fear inside.
You have a guard like Gilgeous-Alexander that fights inside. It can add some spunk to your team.
And something that makes SGA so dangerous on offense, his elite drive and kick ability.
Yeah, you have to load towards him when he comes off a high pick. He just draws so much attention and can find another cutter or spot-up shooter. He has so much gravity to his game.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. And it's Simmons missing. And we're now about a minute into the second quarter of play. And another three for Oklahoma City.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Outside Milton. And again, unable to change momentum here. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Nets trail by 14. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Defensive foul.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And over the last few years, SGA has emerged as an all-NBA level player, Brent. What's been the key to his success?
I think the key, BA, to him is his confidence. I think that he feels like he is overlooked on a nightly basis and does not get the respect he deserves. So he comes in with that chip on his shoulder, and he plays the entire game, coming at any defense that people throw at him.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Claxton. Dort with a steal. And here's Caruso outside. Oklahoma City the rebound. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And the Nets miss again. Thunder leading by 18. From the arc. The rebound by Simmons. Pass to Clowney. To the middle. Here's Claxton. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
It would take some very special defense to stop him once he gets that close to the bucket. And they weren't special that time.
Here's Jang. There's a screen by Jang. To the inside. Brooklyn pulls it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Pass to Thomas. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Can drop the tough three-pointer.
Well, the D really getting away with one there. No one on him. And that's going to be good 9 out of 10 times.
Great job setting him up. The timing of the pass was key.
Nets trail by 18. Here's Clowney to the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Pass to Jang to the right side. From deep, Holmgren. Clowney pulls it in. And the Nets with possession here. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Both teams deciding to change it up. Thunder on D. Schroeder can't get it to go. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Oklahoma City shooting their 4th attempt at the line tonight. All right, Grant, when you look at the Nets rebuild, what are you seeing at this point?
Well, they gave up a lot of young players and draft picks to assemble a big three. And, of course, that didn't quite work out. So now they're in that middle ground, which sometimes can be a little tough. Add to the fact that they're in New York, the fans and media are anything but patient and forgiving.
Nice decision-making by Schroeder there with a terrific assist.
Pass to Caruso. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wiggins.
Looked like a simple play and turned into a turnover. Can't give away possessions like that.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
.26 seconds left in the half. Dort outside. Inside. Here's Holmgren. Rejected by Claxton. With 4 on the clock. 4 seconds left. Rejected by Holmgren. And so it's Oklahoma City liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Down low. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. From deep, Johnson. And the three-pointer goes. Johnson's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Dort outside. The 3 is up. That shot missing. Nets trail by 12. Johnson with it. Now Wiggins defending. The shot by Johnson, no good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC in just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed?
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And, of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
Thunder leading by 12. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Chet Holmgren said, well, it's exciting to have this sort of success early on because it's just rare for young teams. But at the same time, we cannot let it distract us from how much better we have to get. Hopefully, we have a long runway together to figure things out. Brian?
A chance for great things, Allie. Thanks for that.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. You know, Grant, with the Nets, there was so much optimism just a few years back.
And it was just too bad to see things go south. It's a reminder that nothing is as easy as it seems in the NBA. Even with a superstar roster, things don't always work out.
Whitehead can't get it to go.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. And Watford pulls it down. Nets trail by 13. To the inside. Milton. Takes a 3. And the Nets another 3.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
Cam Thomas picks one up.
And the growth that Shea has shown over the years, it has come on so fast with how he has improved, but he's adding to his game.
And last season, Britt, many believe that SGA was deserving of the MVP award.
Well, he made such a strong case, BA. I mean, finishing in the top 3, that is remarkable. He led that young Thunder team, again, to the #1 seed in the Western Conference and averaged 36 and 5. He also led the league at 2 steals per game. What a season.
Holmgren with it. Claxton picks.
Let's go ahead. That's some sweet potatoes, carrots, beef chunks.
Him up to the middle. Knocked away. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Milton. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Milton's got 5 points in the quarter. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for OKC. They led by as many as 18. Dort outside. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Rejected by Claxton. Brooklyn shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Free throw good. Thomas. So both teams changing it up here. Nets trail by 8. Williams on the wing. 3-pointer. Williams grabs the board. Here's Oklahoma City now. They'll be off to Portland for a meeting with the Trailblazers after this one. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
This is where Joe is at his best, sinking jumpers from distance.
And Brooklyn with possession here. Back to Johnson. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And Johnson drops them both. Thunder leading by 9. Pass to Caruso. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
There's 18 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Johnson for 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Johnson's got 5 points in the quarter. To the paint. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
You know, not the smartest play a defender can make there.
He misses the free throw. No good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Just 4 seconds left in the third. But if it goes, doesn't go that time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Great shot selection right now, keeping the game simple and getting high percent. With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. Pass to Williams. There's the triple. Jones grabs the board. Oklahoma City leading by 9. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander.
He made a 3 back in the first half, but that's it. We'll see if he can find his stroke.
And Simmons, here we go.
Just about 7 feet. Simmons is a different kind of player. He's got point guard handles.
Outside Jones. Launches a 3. Rebound Brooklyn. Pass to Simmons. That one goes in.
You know Simmons can get physical when he has to, going right through the contact.
To the inside. Here's Jones. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Trendon Watford.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
He hits the second from the line. Nets trail by 6. Pass to Clowney. Watford outside. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Nice shot by Simmons.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Caruso outside. Dort with it. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 6. Here's Clowney. 3-pointer, no good. Dort outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. Shea with a step. That shot makes him 7 for 14. He's been good tonight.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Here's Simmons. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And they've been playing with much greater physicality this half. Getting themselves to the free throw line is a bust.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. And again, it's the Nets missing.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Wiggins outside. Second chance shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Brooklyn making a switch here.
Number 17, Dennis Schroeder.
Nets trail by 8. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Pass to Johnson. The 3. Williams grabs the board.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And stolen by Holmgren. And here's Dort. Wiggins right side. Down low. Here's Holmgren. Easy two for Holmgren. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Thunder?
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. And they told their team, no easy threes. Let's guard that arc. Don't let anyone get an open look. With the lead, they want to close this one out with their perimeter defense. Let's see if they do, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. And Jordi Fernandez calls timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
Why you do yourself like that?
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Wiggins. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. 1:24 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Dort. Clock at 4. Outside, Williams. There's the three. Brooklyn pulls it in. Outside, Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Finney-Smith's got 4 points in the quarter.
There's just no reason to give him inside position.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap. Now, that's excellent. Get the ball down deep inside and cash in on a simple basket.
It's Wiggins on the wing. It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Holmgren. That shot, no good. Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Here's Johnson. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And they're on a big run to make this game interesting. Can't let up now.
Well, they stacked up everything to get to this point. Now they have to shift into overdrive.
Left side, Johnson. Back to Johnson. Here's Finney-Smith.
And that's the kind of in-your-face defense that's setting the tone for SGA and the rest of this team.
Nice move. Claxton with a rebound. Outside, Johnson. Launches it. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Dort for 3. The offensive rebound.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
So we see Oklahoma City get the win here. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close. You're going to face some obstacles in the game, but they overcame every one.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Alex.
Studios. Shout out NBA 2K TV. We doing it big this year.
Champions don't come in second. I shoot my shot like I'm Stephen. Shout out Klay Thompson, my brethren. Took around the whole universe. You know the base what I'm repping. Come home and sell out the Oracle. They scream my name when I step in. Courtside next to E40. Me and him kind of like Ricky and Morty. Two of the biggest and you can afford me. Being this rich is a blessing. Players think you getting swept. Not going 7. I'll be a warrior.
Shawty, she calling me MVP. I be on time and something you ain't never seen before. They call me the Dama. Really want my whole team to score. Yeah, too icy. Yeah, too clean. Yeah, my zone. Yeah.
It's Friday night, and live on 2K Sports, we're going to bring you the NBA in all its excitement. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. The New York Knicks coming to this one following a loss, guys, to the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, tough environment. They were right there, but just missed some key shots.
You know what? Playing on the road is always challenging. It requires a level of energy and focus. You've got to match what the home team gives you, and they didn't do it.
Well, Greg, the Knicks have certainly brought hope back to the city of New York.
And it's been fun to watch. The fans are rallying behind this team, and it's not just because they're winning. It's the way they're winning. They play with heart and hustle. And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
To the middle. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Wiggins drawn the double team. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Jump ball. So it's New York now. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. Here's Towns. And then Karl Anthony Towns with the jam.
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. His last outing, he had 18 points.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And then Karl Anthony Towns with the...
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
To the inside. Wiggins. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Outside, Dort. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Holmgren.
Tremendous work defensively from Towns. His teammates love to see him send that thing back.
So we're still in the early days here of this season, but Doris, for teams getting a slow start, how worried should they be?
Well, wins and losses matter no matter when they happen, so obviously there's always a little concern. But some of this is about, do we have our full contingent of players? Is there anyone that's starting out coming off an off-season surgery? You have to figure out the context of the slow start in order to gauge how concerned you are.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Knicks.
And, guys, I love the movement, doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Back to Brunson. Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. The kick out to Williams. The Thunder with another miss. We know, Doris, that Towns might already be one of the best shooting bigs ever.
But Kevin, he flat stated and called himself the best shooting big of all time. He has an argument because not only has he shot the ball incredibly well from deep, even as his volume has gone up, his efficiency stays the same. This is a gifted offensive post player.
Toppin with the steal. Moving it up. Pass to Payne. Toppin with it. Now McBride. Poked loose to the left side wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dadier. Shoots from the baseline. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, as always with Tom Thibodeau teams, they are level-headed. He said of his Knicks, we want guys to sacrifice and put the team first. But there has to be that belief. When your best players have it, your entire team ends up having it. We know if we stay disciplined, we'll have a chance to win. Kevin?
A very good chance, DA. Thank you. The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening. And Greg, despite not winning Rookie of the Year, Holmgren had a historic start to his career.
And he would have won the award most seasons, but he obviously had some stiff competition. Regardless, he proved to be a versatile big man with star potential.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion. And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Chang, a screen. Pass to Williams. Driving inside. Sims with the rebound.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
And here's Payne. Here's Dadier. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Here's Williams. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 9. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you could see the results.
Now here's Payne. Pass to Dodgier. New York needs to get off a shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Boy, that's too easy to miss, but somehow he finds a way to do it.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Inside. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
Brunson outside. And Hart has it in the corner. Some nice passing by New York here. Anunoby, good.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open. They just got burned.
And with each passing season, DB, OG Anunoby seems to keep getting more and more versatile.
You are exactly right, Kevin. What we know unequivocally is this is one of the best cross-positional defenders in the league. One of those guys that's truly capable of guarding 1 to 5. But his willingness to be a three-point threat, an offensive rebound, and put it on the deck is exactly what you're talking about.
And he's good on the three ball.
And the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. They trail by 11. And the shot goes down.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw it from.
And Towns throws it down.
Karl-Anthony Towns putting on a show on the offensive end of the floor. Legit 3-level score, and he's got it all working.
And the shot is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in this quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Big kick out to Anunoby. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thunder trailing by 9. Teardrop shot. And again it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Pass to Hart. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Jang. Clock at 6. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Defended by Hart. New York leading by 7. George, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
The Thunder have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
And so here is Oklahoma City. After New York gets the 3. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pass to Dodgier. And again, New York with the triple.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Outside Williams. .55 seconds left in the first half. And Gilgeous-Alexander gets it to go.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
It's good. Dadier's got the lead up to 11 now for the Knicks.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins. 19 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. .27 seconds left here in the second. Back to Payne. To the paint. Here's Sims. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Williams gets the bucket.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Sims. Here's Dadier. Payne gets a wide-open look. And so it's the New York Knicks enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And we'll be right back after this. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Down low, right wing. Pass to Dadier. Inside, Sims. Payne with it. He's picked up by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's McBride. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. And here are the Knicks now. The Thunder making the shot. Poked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. Up top, McBride. Pass to Dadier. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now McBride. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. So, Greg, you played the point. In creative player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Good question, Kevin. Probably small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Thunder trailing by 10. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Knicks pull it in. And a fun run by the Knicks in the playoffs. But Doris, horrible injury luck ended their season.
Kevin, borderline absurd bad luck for injuries. You think about it, Julius Randle goes down in the regular season. And then in the playoffs alone, Mitchell Robinson, OG Anunoby, and Bojan Bogdanovic all miss significant time. And who can forget Jalen Brunson getting hurt in that Game 7? Almost unreal bad luck. Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
And finished off by Williams.
I'll tell you, that vertical ability he has puts him in select company in NBA power forwards. May not have great size, but boy, he plays bigger than it.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Anunoby with it. Williams picks him up. Bridges outside. And Holmgren pulls it down.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
To the inside. Knocks it loose. Back to Dort. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. On the wing, Anunoby. He's got 5. Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl-Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
On the wing, Williams. With the floater. The Knicks pull it in. 1:36 left in the third quarter of the game. Pass to Hart. New York moving the ball around. Stolen by Dort. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Now here's Hart. To the right side. Brunson with a clean look. Misses off the right iron.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Holmgren. It's rebounded by Anunoby. To the paint. Here's Towns. And that one drops. Towns has got 20 points.
Karl-Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Wiggins drives in. Last season, the Thunder finished as the 1 seed for the first time since 2013.
Yeah, and that was when they were led by the young duo of Durant and Westbrook. But they've got a new group of young stars now who are looking to bring that first championship to OKC.
Pass to Hart. Bridges with it. To the middle. Here's Towns. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Towns has got the lead up to 14 now for New York. Here's Williams. A beautiful reverse layup. Williams has got 6 points in the quarter.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Towns. Towns is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Joe. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Knicks out front, up by 12.
The Thunder, 35.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Thunder trailing by 12. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Of course, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, 2-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that start.
The offensive rebound. Brunson up top. Bridges, no one around him. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Out to the right wing. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Anunoby left side. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And Oklahoma City making a change here. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, thanks.
Yeah, that's the length and speed. Mikal Bridges gets to the rim in a hurry.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Towns. One of the best 3 and D wings in the league. Let's start with OG Anunoby, who excels from the corner.
And Kevin, about 45% on quarter threes the last couple of seasons. So OG can space that floor horizontally. That's in addition to his elite defensive ability.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Outside, Towns. Trains the three-pointer. Towns has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Caruso with the steal. Outside, Dort. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort got his first points of the game.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
Second team foul. Substitution.
They can take their time on this possession.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
Brunson outside. Good, and this goes to town. And the Knicks lead by 17.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Rebound by Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That is his first foul of the game.
13.
Thunder trailing by 14. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He takes it in. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Shot clock at 6. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
Now here's Towns. Bridges outside. And it's off from three-point range.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New York.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Karl-Anthony Towns.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
First personal foul, 13.
It's been a nice stretch for them offensively.
I mean, the communication's great. The movement's been really good. This is solid team basketball.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
At the line, 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're trailing by 8. Is what your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Stolen by Anunoby. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Oklahoma City ball.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's the Knicks with the win. Probably a little closer than they would have.